All right, Leon. So, guys, in case you didn't know, Leon was the second place at the Ramses Esports tournament. He did extremely well. He was the wolf who cooked, so to say. And yeah, we're gonna watch some of his VODs as a prize. Let's take a look at some of the gameplay and see what we can learn from it. Okay, nice water gun charging. I stand. Okay. Nice patience. Okay, so you're basically just beating him because he's swinging on your shield. That's good. Nice water gun. Again, he's swinging on your shield. It's nothing to review so far. You're basically just winning. Late on the reaction, but you had the right idea. A bit of a bad water gun. So, one thing I noticed from just watching this is that you've beaten him in neutral like 5 times, and he's still not dead. So I think that is something that we can look into. But let's continue watching the VOD and see if we can like find a pattern to it. Because now Ivysaur is out, which means that he's gonna die soon. Ooh. I called it, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. Didn't I just rewind 5 minutes? I was like, Ivysaur is out, so he's gonna die soon. So I think if we look at like this first stock, I definitely think like the main thing that needs to be worked on is like how well do you push your advantage, right? So for example, here you commit to a jump read when it's game number 1. Like, do you have the data to commit like this? And it drops your advantage, right? So because you committed so hard to a read that you didn't have, based on data that you did not have yet, you drop the advantage state. And I think that is kind of like a pattern in your advantage, right? So we get the back air and then we kind of like go for the, I guess that's like a tech error. But you could have, like, if you had reacted to the DI instead of like autopiloting the follow-up, you would have definitely gotten that punish on the landing. So we make it out, all good. Get a rising backer again. And again, we overcommit with a down smash, which, you know, like, I get it in the sense that you're not committing in a way that gets you punished. Like, the rising fair did not get you punished. The down smash does not get you punished. But it is going to get punished in the sense that, like, you sacrifice pressure. In this situation, you know, you do make it out in the sense that you do get the next hit. But you got it because he makes a mistake, right? This sacrifices pressure objectively. If you hadn't done anything, you would have been able to react to this jump and like actually like intercept it. This spot dodge afterwards as well, you know what I mean? He just kind of messes up. Are you gonna post this to YouTube? I don't know yet. And then they get on the ledge and we drop the ledge trap. Think you wanted to like preemptively hit him there. Yeah, so like I think what you're doing, so there's 3 stages of like how to play advantage, right? So we can actually talk about this. There's 3 stages of advantage, and this is gonna be super unreadable. So 1 is pure reaction, 2 is safe coverage, and 3 is commitment. And basically, you have to go down the list as you get more data, right? The more data, the further down the list you can go. Oh, new space. So when you have no data, I recommend focusing purely on reaction. And then when you get more data, you can start focusing on like safe coverage. And that, like, the difference between these two can be like one single interaction, right? Because, oh, enhance, I'm sorry. What I'll do is I'll just go to a Google Doc. You're right, GF. I forget that you guys don't get to see the screen as big as I do. So like the difference between stage 1 and 2 can be as simple as one interaction. So like first interaction, I try to cover high, or first interaction I try to react and they jump out. The next time I'll read the jump, right? Can't read anything. I hope you can read it right now. So Yeah, I think you're going for safe coverage from the get-go, which is dropping you like 2 advantage states. Well, not in this case. And then the final time you actually hard committed to the jump, which again, you've never had him on the ledge before. Did you have the data to commit that way? So that's that. Let's continue watching. See where the advantage state got dropped. Again, we have advantage. They're on the ledge. We hard commit again. And they do the same thing. So in a way, I think this is a fine choice in the sense that the last time they did like a jump from ledge and you covered the jump. This time you're faster, so it works out. But yeah, let's see. They jump again. Okay, now I get the down throw into the back air. They're on a ledge. They're gonna jump, right? They jumped. Okay, so now we know. Okay, they're definitely gonna jump. You tried to cover preemptively with the down air, which I don't think is a bad option at all, in the sense that it would cover a jump. But the data we have now is like they can delay their thing. The issue is to get the data, we hard committed. Are we at a stage to hard commit yet? I don't know. The judge, the judge is out on that one. It is low committal, but as you can see, right, like the first time you did a retreating nair, you actually lost your advantage state because of that. And this down air, I think, is very like a similar in idea. And again, like you drop your advantage state. Like you literally, if you win neutral like 5 times, even if you're Squirtle, who admittedly doesn't have the greatest advantage, right? You should be getting more out of your advantage state. I think that is like the core of what I'm saying. And I'm not like criticizing your individual options. I'm criticizing the reasoning behind the options in the sense that I think safe coverage is good, but I also think it can drop you advantage states. And I think like the thing that, and I'm not saying you don't understand this, but I think the thing that needs maybe a little bit more importance in your decision making is that sacrificing an advantage is also getting punished. So while yes, it is safe in the sense that you're not getting reversaled, it's still getting punished in the sense that you're dropping your entire advantage state. Okay. Now this is the one that gets the kill, which is good. Again, though, you commit to it, and it was a little bit off, but I still think it's a pretty hard commitment, right? That said, I would have given you this hit. But yeah, that is a little sad. That is a little sad. You tickled him. You tickled him. Okay, wait, that was just... Okay, anyway. Missed the LB. Again, we commit. Yeah, if you did that's fair enough. It might... If it was an input error, then that's what it was. Okay. Wait. Okay, they react to the jump, I should say. Okay. Nice patience. I like the way you wait for him. What the fuck? Okay. Vine had pets, exactly. Okay. I love this song, by the way. I have this on at like 90% for all my Animal Crossing stages. Just goes so hard. You also play the best Pokemon trainer color. Okay. It's hard to get. I spent like 2 months waiting for it. Or more accurately, Circe refreshed the store for 2 months for me, so I could get it. Yeah, I think if we look at like where you get hit on this second stock, and I don't know, we don't know yet, right? But this is a commitment, And then again, when you throw out the Razor Leaf, you get caught for it as well. That's a shame. So it feels like you have the read in the sense that you know he's gonna act first, but you still have the how do you say it? You still feel like you should mix it up and take the initiative at times. And I think, like, we don't know yet. I want to see more, but I think that could actually be a flaw in the sense that you feel like you should mix it up, when in reality you don't need to mix it up unless your opponent shows you that you need to mix it up. It's not a Skullgirls theme, but it's a really good one. I don't see a blue shout Squirtle, but okay. Hey, this is the Pokemon trainer I played. This is the one that I played when I made this character for like a year. I was thinking, yeah, but then, okay, but if you're thinking that, then what is this? What is that forward tilt, right? That is definitely like not letting him come to you. Well, you've gotten like so many neutral wins because of that. And is the Vine or the Razor Leaf afterwards. So this is that just sucks, honestly. But like this looks like an autopilot Razor Leaf. Do you get what I'm saying? And the forward tilt feels like an autopilot forward tilt, where you're just like, right, I'm Squirtle, I can pressure them with forward tilt, or right, I'm Ivysaur, I can zone them with Razor Leaf. It's just something to consider. Like, why do you mix up? What is the reason you mix up? Yep, the Razor Leaf again. What was the return? Okay, that's a shame. Nice weight. Dang, that was sick. Okay. Initiative again. Or I should say, a reaction that gets acted on too quickly. Which is basically an initiative. The Razor Leaf puts you in a bad situation again. You get out of it though. Nice roll. I like the roll out of the landing aerial. That was good. Razor Leaf onto stage. Not an option I enjoy, but... Okay. Okay. Yeah, pretty aggressive return, but that's, yep. So I think that's generally kind of like a trend, I think, with your play, is that you tend to do things, or no, you don't tend to do things at all. There are times at which you kind of fall into what looks like an autopilot, where you do something that feels right, but actually isn't, and I think like the Razor Leaves are one of them, and I think like this recovery is another one of them, where it's like, if anyone paused this video and told you, hey, what's gonna happen here, it's gonna be, Lucina's gonna back air me, and I need to mix it up with like a high recovery, so I might as well, just like go high in neutral air, but at the same time, like, this is so reactable, and the risk reward is just in a lot of ways not worth it. It's sort of a mix-up, but it's not really a mix-up because of how reactable it is. So if you had gone low and then like mixed up with like a double jump air dodge, or like a super stage turned up B, stuff like that, or an early up B with super armor, I think those would all be more successful mix-ups. And I think, like, especially if we look at this mix-up by itself, the risk reward is just pretty bad, even though everything you do offstage is bad. I think the main issue with this is that it's just so reactable. You almost got away with it though, to be fair. Yeah, pretty back and forth. I think Sabaca's advantage has been pretty solid, but I also think like some of it is like pretty reasonable. So I don't think you're doing like bad in disadvantage per se. I actually think your disadvantage is pretty solid. It's just Lucina kind of gets a lot out of her advantage, especially against Pokemon Trainer. I think, like I said, the differentiating factor is like, how much are you getting out of advantage, right? So this is all one advantage, and like if he was smart, he could have literally like punished this with the grab easily. So like this is like potentially like a 50% advantage state, but it's only 40 off of one hit. Hits you again, puts you in the corner, still an advantage. And look at it. This is all pressure. You know what I mean? So like even though he gets one hit and he hits again, you trade, so in a way you get out of disadvantage, but you're still in the corner, so he still pressures you. And that's why he gets that hit, and then you're in the corner again, and he still pressures you. And I think like that is kind of like the difference between you two, is that he knows how to hold on to those advantages, whereas it feels like you're either like you're getting the hit or it's over. You know, how much did I miss? Like 2 minutes of gameplay. I don't know how long that is in analysis. I think about 15 minutes. And then he gets another hit because you're still in the corner, right? And then he gets another hit because you're still in the corner. He gives up his advantage, trying to get a big lead, and that is kind of why. So yes, the grab, you only took an aerial. That's what you said, but you have him in the corner. You had a ledge trap. You have a corner situation. This is your advantage, and this is kind of like what I see in your play, is that you sacrifice these good situations because you know the punish isn't that bad. I'm not getting hit for it, but you're sacrificing the situations, and that is. Yeah, this is just a pattern that I'm noticing. Right, so look at this. Look at this. You hit him. Advantage. We get a juggle. We don't get a full juggle because they land. So, but Sabaca is smart because he knows if I land towards you, I'm gonna get hit. So what he does is he lands away from you. What does that mean? That means that he's now in the corner, and you can hold on to center. And that will be like a strong advantageous position. But you retreat to throw Razor Leaf, and now center is like right down the middle. Right? So you sacrifice a corner situation to throw a Razor Leaf and sacrifice the Sage Control to do it. And it's not that bad because, I mean, like, you're not getting punished for it. But now he gets to pressure you, and what was a corner situation in your favor is now basically a corner situation in his favor. I don't know why he upbeat there. That was like the dumbest decision. But yeah. Buffered roll, I assume. And again, and again, and again. Look at this. Like, this is such an amazing situation for you. Like, he should either go to the ledge, or he would have like forward aired here, in which case you can maybe like pressure, or still get a ledge trap, or he's gonna double jump and like your shield is gonna murder him, or you'd like dash back and cover the ground with like anything, because if he double jumps, he's super committed to it, right? But what happens instead is you roll away, and he gets back in the stage, and then he gets to contest your center stage, and who's in disadvantage now, right? I think the things you do, Leon, is like very telling of a high level player, in the sense that you have great knowledge of your character. You know a lot about Pokemon Trainer, and you know which move to use in which situation. However, you focus a lot, it seems to me, you focus a lot on like, how do I play the situation, but not how do the situations flow into each other, and what is the overall strategy, as opposed to how do I, you know, how do I win the situation. So when you want to reach the next level, I feel like you should like try to move your focus not from winning interaction to interaction and playing that well, but instead, what is the strategy, right? What is the overarching idea that you need to pursue? And that is kind of what we're seeing in these interactions. Forward tilt. Yep, and then we get the double jump recovery. Okay. Go to Ivy, it's smart. Okay, so again, you're invincible. What is the absolute minimum you can get out of this situation? It's probably going to be cornering, right? But you corner yourself. And like, who has control over center now? Well, I mean, you have Razor Leafs, sure. But like, you're both fighting for center, and he gets it. So you were invincible, but now you're in the corner. Okay, well, I don't know what to say about that. What did you... Is that down tilt startup? Or was he just in landing lag? No, that was down tilt startup. That's wild. Okay. It worked out, but I still don't agree with the decision making. You did up air a jump read, but like you sacrifice center stage, right? You have to agree with that. Yeah, but I mean, yes. Okay. I see what you mean. You up aired a jump read over here, so okay. I see what you mean there. Okay, that's fair enough. I think that is fair. Up airing the jump read here. Yeah. Okay, I see what you mean. Okay, that's fair enough. I still think it puts you in a shoddy situation, but I understand the decision making. I understand. That is fair enough. Nice, I like that. That was a really good disadvantage. I think your disadvantage is actually like very good, especially for a Pokemon trainer, and that doesn't say anything about like Pokemon trainer players, but more like Pokemon trainers' disadvantage is very hard to work with. You do so very well. You didn't really play Pokemon trainer against me, so I didn't really get a chance to notice. Wizzy, we haven't played for like a year, dude. For there. Oh, that's a shame. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. What was that? You're off stage, you get off. Okay, yeah. Again, I feel like the Charizard switch kind of interrupted your advantage. Makes sense. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Please. Let me get back. Alright. Okay. He gets a lot of mileage out of platforms, but it's a little bit weird because when you were waiting for him, like, you punished him consistently. Oh, why? Why? Is that gonna lose you the game? Is that gonna lose you? Nice. Nice disadvantage. You're still in the corner, and there's where you die? No? Oh my god, the mix! No way. Okay. I don't agree with the decision, but it worked out. Especially since you showed it before, right? How did you kill him the first stock? Right, it was the down air to forward smash. That was nice. And the second one. No one's gonna win him the game, exactly. Just overcommittal was hard, yeah. But I mean, it's not even last hit, right? Because even on this stock, it's like the up smash gets attempted. I think it's not that big of a deal there because it's mostly like Charizard gets away with up smashing because it's relatively low lag. Yeah. And then you get the back throw. Yeah, you from what we played, I remember when I went into our games, I think the main thing I was thinking was like, okay, when I'm at kill percents, I'm gonna wait for him to throw the kill moves. You know what I mean? And I think I said this at the tournament as well. I think you can just improve a lot by just trying to find the kills in advantage. But now I see why you don't find the kills in advantage is because the way you play your advantage in such a... So what I think is you play like you're a very like consistent player, and it says like is this like the average? Like your advantage state isn't amazing, but you never get fucked in disadvantage either because of how well you play it. So you play a very consistent game plan. But what you can do, like there's no reason to be consistent in this way. You can literally just become like an advantage god and like keep your weak disadvantage and become like an amazing player that way, if that makes sense. And I think. If you get better at like the way you hold on to good situations, your opponent will also feel more pressured, and when they feel more pressured, they're gonna make more mistakes. So I'll give you an example, right? Say your opponent's in the corner, or actually let's bring it a step back, right? Say you hit your opponent off stage, and you threaten the double jump. So what you do now is like if they double jump, you kill them, right? So that's not an option. So that's one opportunity for them to That's one opportunity for them to mess up. Another thing they can do is just go to the ledge, in which case you can ledge trap them. So that's two opportunities for them to mess up. And then the first step is that they stay in the corner, and then from the corner you can hold on to pressure, and they can do things like jumping, poor jumps, or poor rolls. So that's another opportunity to mess up. So you can basically abuse like 4 weaknesses in one advantage state by like just looking to hold on to your advantage state and looking to react to like bad reversals out of disadvantage, like for example what Sabaca did at a certain stock where he was like where he was off stage and he just like drifted there and then he just double jumped back on the stage. That's like that's a reactable kill. Like that's not a read at all. Whereas these up smashes that I'm seeing, like this one and the one on the final stock, those were both like hard reads. So I think the core of what I'm trying to say is that you should find kills in advantage state because your opponent's options are so limited that they have less ways to counterplay your kill options. Whereas normally kill options are bad because they're either super laggy or because they just don't cover a lot of options, right? Like Wolf's forward smash, it's not laggy, but it's relatively small, right? It's not like a Wolf up smash, which covers a shit ton of options. Exactly that, Leon. So you threaten the high recovery, they don't recover high, so they have to go for the ledge. Then you cover the ledge, and if you don't get that, then you still have corner pressure. And by covering and being ready to react, you will beat a lot of players, even at like Sabaca's level, because there will be a time where they get a little bit greedy. You know what I mean? Especially if your ledge trapping is like really good, they're gonna be like, oh, I don't want to be on the ledge, so I'm gonna recover high. Or I don't want to be in the corner, so I'm gonna double jump and try to go over him. And when you start to force those type of mistakes where they are like, I want to avoid this bad situation, so I'll take a risk, the kills are gonna like constantly fall out of the air basically. And then if you ever find a player who's like super consistent, they never take like the double jump risk. They always take like the safe option. When they're in the corner, they wait for you, etc., etc. That is where you can start making callouts, but only at that point do you need to make the callouts and never before that, because before that, like, why take the risks again when you don't have the data? So again, we start off with reaction, we move to coverage, and only commit when we need to commit or when we can afford to commit. That's fair enough, Leon. That was harder to play that set. That is fair enough. So yeah, I actually I think your neutral is actually really good. I think your neutral is really solid. I think your disadvantage is really solid. I think you have like a very rare issue of like needing a better advantage state. It's like this issue of like thinking in situations rather than hits is something that a lot of people have that issue, and it expresses itself in the neutral. But for you, it expresses itself in the advantage. And I think it's because you want to be so consistent that you don't want to overcommit in advantage. So you try to cover it instead. I feel like my advantage is kind of lacking in reactions or covering stuff without covering other things because of my... That is also fair enough. Yes, I can definitely see that. Yeah, but yeah, definitely some like you're definitely close. And I think that is awesome, right? Because you know how to play good situations because you do so in neutral. Now you just gotta apply it to a different game state. Right. So let's see some more. Nice. Okay. So he's very aerial. Oh, okay. Anti-air, you react. So Wolf is also pretty simple, right? So... I'll skill percent 2 stock. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, Wolf on FD is kind of crazy. Okay. Okay. So, like, a little bit happy on the Nair out of disadvantage, but it works against Sabaca, so I really don't hate it at all. I think it's good, actually. Just use the option until it stops working, right? You have so much control again. So much control. Nice, nice grab. I think like the difference between like high level and mid level wolves is how well they grab. And I noticed this in your games against Sabaca. Your grabs are really good, which shows a lot. So again, sacrifice the corner pressure and the ledge trap for a coverage move. And we're back to neutral. There. No cooking this time. Unfortunate. Nice laser. Oh, oh, that was a good idea though. That was a really good idea. I'm sad that didn't work. Again there. Okay, this time it gets punished. Let's see if you adjust. Okay, try to get the parry. No, I think the upside was fine. You just was a little bit off in the timing. Man, what happened to your stock? Like down air up smash, that's like half your stock. Forward tilt on landing. You're in the corner. He messes up the nair. Still has corner pressure. Sabaca sacrifices his pressure so much to get the offstage kill. It's actually a little bit bad. Okay. Lose on the coverage on the dash. Again, he sacrifices corner pressure for the kill. You sacrifice your corner pressure for the up smash. Get away with it though. But again, you try to back air, which is not the move. And again, you back air. Right, so I don't think this is bad. But it's very clear to me, like if we look at like these moments, like you've basically only done like kill options, you know what I mean? Like there's this forward tilt to catch the dash, which was good. But like before that was a back air because now he's at 130. And there's a back air. Up smash, back air, looking for back air, and looking for back air. You know what I mean? So like, you definitely get a little bit focused on the kill. Whereas instead, I think you should be focusing on just getting a win in neutral, and then in the advantage state, you can then try to lead that into a kill. It definitely makes you a little bit too one-dimensional at kill percents. Okay, now we're back to blastering. Where were the blasters when Lucina was in kill percent? Forward air, up air, nice. A little bit iffy on the down smash. Yeah, so I don't think it's context related. So like the first time I said it, you were like, oh yeah, against you I try to, or when I'm at Charizard I go balls to the wall and last hit. But it's not just last hit, and it's not just against me because you were trying to force things. It's not just when you're down a stock. It's a thing that happens in your stocks consistently. Nice. Yep. I said nice because I remember that. I was like, yep, that is the wolf flash. I remember seeing that. I was like, Sabaca, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, I'll be up from ledge. Forward air from ledge, wolf is a really good option for wolf, to be fair. I think it is worth establishing for sure. Especially when you're that close to death. Okay, normal getup. You definitely have a little bit of a normal getup habit, I would say. Which is definitely a little bit of a Wi-Fi thing. Again, nair from disadvantage. It works. Wolf is really good at getting out of disadvantage. I think the character fits you very, very well in that regard. Let's see that for a second. Up air, nice. Okay, you just missed the punish barely a few times. Okay, makes sense. Can happen. Okay, recovery. Back air. Okay, nice back throw. Laser, laser. Nice patient play. Nice grab. Didn't land, but I like the grab. Just trying to corner pressure you. Okay, yep. Jump, good option for Wolf, of course. I like it. So what are we doing now? Again, you take the initiative. So I think this is kind of like the same thing we talked about in like the Pokemon Trainer game, where you have this point at which you're like you like, look at this. Okay, nothing happened for a while. Nothing happened. You're trying to find something. You fire that blaster, it doesn't work. You have no reason to engage here. Look at how far ahead you are. But still, there's something in you that's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna look for an opening. And I think if you work on like tying in your mix-ups to exactly what you need to do, I think it's gonna help you a lot as well. Because right now you mix up for the sake of mixing up. Because this mix-up does not have a purpose. It was just there because why not? Good thing your disadvantage is really good. Because like it means that you get away with a lot of those things. Oh, I remember that too. You mix up camping with no... Yeah, so I'm actually going to release a video on that soon. And I think that could help you a lot. It's going to be on like mixing playstyles and how to mix playstyles. It's going to be an awesome one. Nice grab. Meant to down angle side B, yeah. You almost died for that. I'm surprised that didn't hit you actually. Let's actually watch. So he parries. You down air because, you know, look at his percent. Sign of down air. Or back air, I should say. Right? So you jump at him back facing. Wonder what you're looking for. Down throw, back air. Forward air. A little bit poor drift. Oh my god, how does that not hit you? What the fuck is this, Sakurai? What the fuck is that? It's going through your leg. Is that Z-axis? No fucking way. I'm sorry, Leon. I have to look this up. That Z-axis. It has to be Z-axis. Microspaced. You're a genius. Yeah, he does move his feet in the Z-axis. Oh my god. You lucky devil. He even cuts your back. He cuts your back open. No, Wolf is not sick, Aki. Come on. Yeah, exactly, math number 7. That's what the reaction is supposed to be. He leans. Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this interaction. Let's go, Wolf. You literally cut it still. Yeah, you should have no till. There's the normal getup. Back air. I like the lasers. You know, no forward air commitment. Back air. Normal get? No jump. It's jump or normal getup. I don't think I've seen you roll. Ooh, that'll be. That's the mix-up for no purpose. If that down tilt 2-frame hit you, I want to see how much off that was. Let's see how off this was. Amazing play by Wolf, taking the Z-axis into consideration when recovering. True. Ooh. I think this is 2-frame 1, 2-frame 2. Your 2-frame animation dodges the down tilt? Are you kidding me? Why? Why is your 2-frame animation privileged? This is 2-frame. This is frame 1 of the 2-frame. This is frame 2 of the 2-frame. You rotated away from the sword. Why, Sakurai? Why would you make this? Yeah. Yes. Oh my god, that is... And then you win. And then you win. I think you played well this set. I think the aggression kind of Wolf is best character. 2 frames are dumb. I think your aggression kind of dropped your second stock lead, and then in the final lead, I think it was a little bit of your eagerness to kill that allowed him to get a comeback. Because, like, as you can see, like, there was a certain point where you were in a perfect position to air him, like right there, and you don't commit because it's not a back air, you know what I mean? Because you jump looking for the back air instead of the jump looking for the aerial. And then the back air out of disadvantage almost feels like, the back air out of disadvantage almost feels like, you know, overcommitment for the kill as well. I get that you get nervous because of the SD, that's fair enough. But yeah. Yeah, you clutched it out. I mean, honestly, you played well. You deserved the win, regardless of how you played at the end. And you brought it to game 5 afterwards. So, I mean, that shows that you have some composure. Blast Sakurai. Sakurai. Mashed potato. What is it? Mass hero soccer guy. That's my hero. Okay, we're back to Smashville. I don't know why you would go Smashville against Wolf, but hey. I like Mash Hero Sucker Guy, because, you know, he's a masher. Mass Destruction Sucker Guy. You think Smashville is pretty good for his Wolf? Okay, that's fair enough. You can push him off stage pretty easily. I'll give you that. Not with Wolf, Aki. Oh, you missed the dash attack? What the fuck has been happening? Advantage gets dropped on his end. Yo, thanks for the follow, my name Geoff. Okay, that Rising Fair, he crouched under it. Okay, I like the read. Okay. It happened. Is that the legendary frame? Let's see, guys. Wow. Yep. That's the legendary frame. That sucks. Sabaca is so good at down airing people. I don't know why. Oh, he should have done it again. Alright. That's good for you to immediately LB and not double jump there. How do you win this? Do you win this? Yeah, you win this. I feel like Sakurai see how often Smash 4 players could 2-frame. Let's make it harder. Yeah, and then they made it even more of a punish. Oh, you don't? He loses this. Okay. Oh, you won the second game 2 stock kill percent. I see. Oh, he won game 1 and 3. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. Right. I was a little bit confused because of the second game. But now I got it. Okay. Back air. Is this my Switch? No way it's my Switch. I'm like the only person I know who uses this song. Okay. Down there. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, let's go to the next game. Let's go next. YouTube? I don't need to talk about the neutral wolf flash. Okay, we're back to Pokemon Trainer. It's popular in Sabaca's region. Awesome. Dude, I knew I had a connection with Reno or Sabaca, Lucky, etc. Oh, that was really good. Ooh, okay. Nice parry. So you're dealing with his platform pressure very well. I think that's commendable. He crouched under the forward air. Are you kidding me? He's juggling you. It's finally happening. Leon in disadvantage. Okay. Yeah, you need to work on your ledge options. I think you rely on like normal get up and jump a little bit too much. Mixing in like roll or even get up attack is gonna do a lot, but I think the main thing is like drop jump aerial, drop jump late aerial, and drop jump empty are all just like really good options. Yeah, so like he likes this edge guard because it works well versus you because you gravitate towards two options. And I think you did like a forward air from ledge once at Wolf as Wolf. And you did like an up B from ledge as Ivysaur once. And I think like if he does this shield, you don't want to do like a forward air from ledge. That's not the mix up. The mix up is to do like a drop jump aerial and then like mix him up. Oh, not that one. Drop jump aerial and then cross him up and then like back air him, something like that. That's way better. You can also do like empty land or like, but like a safe aerial is fine, right? There's the up B from ledge again. Stall. Oh, you don't die for that? Okay, but double jump Nair. No, with Wolf you did like a double, like a drop double jump fair, but I think you should do like a drop double jump back air and then cross them up. You can do a Nair to cross them up, but Nair is like super punishable out of shield. What you want to do is you want to use the fact that they sit in shield and wait for you to set up a safe, landing. So if we look at like, for example, like Wolf's frame data, right? His neutral air is -4. His forward air, honestly, a little bit less safe. Most of these are like upbeatable out of shield by Lucina, but if you cross her up, like if you cross her up and she upbeats you, then the situation isn't that bad because you oftentimes just get back to the stage and now you're no longer on the ledge. Unlike 130% upwards where that gets to push you off so far, it's not as good. But like that is Wolf, right? So Wolf gets fucked by Lucina's up B out of shield. But then there's like characters like I think Squirtle's Nair is like super safe. Give me Squirtle. Oh wait, it's PT underscore Squirtle. I forgot. I haven't looked up his frame data in such a long time. Please, just same thing. Okay, so it's forward air and up air actually are super safe. So you can actually like you can do like super close to the ground landing options and basically be safe because of it. And against a character like Lucina that has to choose between left or right as well, you can also cover like left drift and right drift. And then if she upbeats the wrong way, you can like hard punish her for it, which is also a good thing because it's unreactable. But you can also just do like empty landing and just like do nothing. And if you mix up between like early aerial, late cross up aerial, and doing nothing, so like early, late, and nothing. If you mix up between the three, then a shield ledge trap becomes a lot weaker. It depends though, because like if they stop using shield and they preemptively throw options out, you can then like start using other things again. It's a little bit risky. I will say that. So I definitely don't blame you if you don't use it a lot. But at this point, where we're like game 5, you know enough about Sabaca to know he likes to do the shield edge guards because he's been doing it a lot. And if you don't like the risk of like a drop area, drop jump aerial, you can always use roll because stand and shield loses to roll. Okay, so the way you cross up ambiguously with PT is not with your bad airspeed, but because of the fact that Squirtle is so fucking small and it's impossible to see in which side he's gonna land. So he's gonna stand in shield here, and you just land in the middle of him with Nair, and you don't even know where you're gonna land, right? And you can be like a little bit off or a little bit off to this side, and you don't even know, and he's gonna have to guess. That's basically what it comes down to. Roll is really good against shield because if he stands here and you roll, by the time he can react, you're already out of the woods. He can up-B out of shielded, but again, when he up-B's out of shield, you're gonna be somewhere around here, and then you just land back on the stage, and you're out of the ledge trap situation. So taking a single hit to get out of a ledge trap is often a really good idea if it gets you back to like an on-stage position. If it gets you back off-stage, of course you don't, leave the ledge trap. Lucina's ledge trap is one of the best in the game, so leaving that situation is definitely very, very good. Nice follow-up. See how you ledge trap here. Forward smash, just a little bit committal. Drop the advantage right there. Down air, nice. Up air pressure, I like it. The run off, and center is gone. Mm-hmm. Yeah, honestly, Leon, I think you're at a pretty high level of play. It's just a few aspects of your play that can use fine tuning, and that's basically what you gotta work towards. Is like fine tuning. What? Where the fuck's my Discord? Where the fuck's my Discord? Where's the Lucina talk? Someone was like, "Oh yeah, Lucina's not." Yeah, Lucina. Look at this, guys. Look at this. What is it? Lucina. She's the most honest top tier. Who said that? Who said that? Anyway, someone said that Lucina's the most honest top tier. It's Chelly's. Where's Chelly's? Where are you? Yeah, I mean, of course, but it's also Squirtle's poor role. Squirtle's role is kind of shit. But like, look at you. You're here. The sword is here, dude. Like, what the fuck? Brawl Leon. Even if you go one frame back, like, look at this. This is where it hits you. You're in your shell here. Her sword is here. Who made this? His ledge roll is horrible. Unfortunately. One of the main reasons why Squirtle, why Pokemon Trainer sucks, honestly, is Squirtle's disadvantage being that bad. But, I mean, I guess that's more of, like, reasons why you cannot play Squirtle, which makes Pokemon Trainer worse, which is the TLDR. I like the idea. He punishes you, he counters you, you don't die here. You don't die here. You could have died there. A chest hitbox. You wouldn't tell just by looking at her design, but she does have a chest, yes. Okay. I think we talked about most of the stuff we're gonna be talking about today. Let's just do a victory lap, watch the final game together. My friends back air. Well, okay, well, I mean, I guess he can overcommit. He almost dies for it. Leon, I'll tell you my secret ledge trap, actually. So I've told other Pokemon trainers my secret ledge trap, and no one uses it. And it's actually super dumb, and it's offline only, so I don't know if you can practice it. But it's like it was my final metagame innovation before I dropped Pokemon Trainer, and I played Pokemon Trainer for a long time. And I think let me actually pick the best color. There she is. Okay, let's be Wolf. I always practice to Wolf. I'll tell you my favorite thing to do first, because like I never see Pokemon trainers do this, and I think it's fucking sick. It's like an Ivysaur swing to get a low down air. So you can do this, and then if you wait a little bit, you can actually get super low down airs out of nowhere. It's good versus people that go low, because they see you go high, and then they're like, I'll go low, and then you're there, and then you just down air them. It's weird, but it works. So that's not the ledge trap though. The ledge trap is this. As Squirtle, I disagree. As Squirtle, you stand about here, and you don't shield. So like most characters cannot hit you if you stand here, and even something like not your color, fair enough. I do this sometimes, but with drop zone Nair, that's fair enough. I think with Nair might even be better than what I do. Most of the characters cannot reach you here. So you don't have to shield, and even things like drop, jump, nair, you can like react to and shield. So if they roll, you just turn around and grab and you throw them off stage. If they normal get up, you up B. Exactly. And like the up B hits from this range. So it lets you cover both roll and normal get up without being in get up attack range. And the up B is so meaty that you can easily beat all normal get ups. And because roll is so slow, you can always react to roll, right? So you can actually use a B to like ledge trap in this sense. And like if they normal get, you just do that, and it always hits because of how meaty it is. So you can upbeat them on a normal getup, and you can grab them on the roll. They cannot do drop jump aerial because it's reactable, and they cannot getup attack because you're out of range. So their only remaining options is to jump, and with jump, what I like to do is to use like Nair because it covers like, I mean you use Nair yourself, you know, it covers like jump, normal getup, and it often gives you enough time to grab roll as well. It just loses to like drop jump aerial as well as getup attack. And it's pretty low reward, honestly. You can also, the nice thing about this position is that if someone jumps, you can like retreat and then hold on to center stage, because like you still create like a wall between them and you. So like if they jump over here and they go like this, from here you can very easily dash back and then like air to air them, anti-air them, shield it, out of shield, etc, etc. So it's good against jump as well. It just doesn't beat jump, but it's good against jump. It does lose to ledge stall because the up B from here doesn't hit under the ledge. But you need to be out of range for the ledge stall hit, or the 2-frame hit. Because if you're close enough to get the 2-frame / ledge stall, it becomes a lot harder. You need to dash grab to grab the roll, which is a lot less consistent. Because like sometimes you go past them, sometimes you're too late, etc, etc. So I really recommend being at this range where you can like both upbeat a roll, or like grab the roll as well as upbeat the normal getup. So that's just a small thing. I like this one the most though. Like I've killed so many people doing that. It's fucking cheeky as hell. But yeah, I dropped Pokemon Trainer because the character sucks. Which is why you play Wolf. Smart man. He could have upbeat you there. I think your Razor Leaf usage definitely can use some work in the sense that, so I actually like not using Razor Leaf at all, except for Advantage State as Ivysaur. Because like, in Advantage State, you can do like the slow Razor Leaf and cover options and combo from there. But in the neutral, like, there's almost no characters in which is actually good, or against which is actually good. Because like Lucina has a sword and she's faster, she's gonna zone break. And most of the top tiers are like fast characters with some sort of disjoint that can pressure you because you Razor Leaf. So I really like only using Razor Leaf in Advantage. I don't think Ivysaur needs it either. Like the disjoints are pretty good, honestly, between like back air as well as forward air, especially back air. You have a lot of options. You can use slow Razor Leaf to approach, but that relies on your opponent being like very passive, which Sabaca's not. Like you've been beating him in interactions because you wait for him. How do you practice air to airing? It's all about recognizing and reacting. So like as Shulk, so me as a player, I have really good reaction times. Even though I'm old, I'm like 27, I still have really good reaction time. Because I'm really good at anticipating. So whenever I jump into the air, I anticipate my opponent to also jump into the air. And then when they don't, I react to the fact that they're on the ground. And then when they're on the ground, I react to the fact whether they shield or not. And by constantly like tiering your anticipation from subject to subject, you're generally just gonna do a lot better. Your reaction is gonna go up, 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 up. And it's also a matter of understanding that like a good reaction to air-to-air situations. He didn't kill you there? Okay, he kills you there. A good reaction to air-to-air situations is to just air dodge and leave the situation. Lucina's the talk to you. I'm gonna ban Mitten. Yeah, so I hope that was useful to you, Leon. What I might do is